Welcome to another episode of The American Dream. I'm your host, Omar Maissen, just leaving our office here in Ghirardelli Square. Today, we're gonna be hopping in the DeLorean to do a little time traveling and show you the future of living in San Francisco. We're also gonna be meeting with Kelly from S8E32 Instagram. She knows where all the hidden gems at. She's the lifestyle expert in San Francisco, and she's gonna be showing us Umbrella Alley. And after that, we're gonna be having the first Irish coffee ever poured at Buena Vista. Come check it out and let's go have some fun. So this is so exciting. We have the preeminent lifestyle expert, Kelly S8E32. Thank you so much for coming. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Nobody better in San Francisco to tell you what lifestyle is all about. What are we gonna be doing today?
So this is Umbrella Alley that I'm gonna show you first, and then we're gonna head to the Buena Vista to get an Irish coffee.
All right, let's do it. So tell us a little bit more about yourself. You have such an incredible Instagram. How did that come about?
So I have an Instagram account at S8E32 where I share things to do in San Francisco house tours, and where to eat. And it really all started when we moved here 10 years ago, and I was exploring the city for the first time and seeing it as, you know, a new resident. And then I started sharing what I was doing on Instagram, and people really loved it, and the rest is history.
What are some hidden gems in San Francisco that people may not know about?
Well, definitely Umbrella Alley. I find that lately I've been spending a lot of time in Golden Gate Park, actually. The Conservatory of Flowers is there, and it's free for San Francisco residents, as well as the Dutch Windmill, which in the spring has tulips. So there's just a ton to do in that area, and I like being in nature.
Well, thank you so much for coming today. It was so fun and getting to know more about you. And if you want the lifestyle expert for San Francisco, S8E32. All right, well, we have a special treat for you guys today. We're here with Bob, the owner of this historic and quintessentially San Francisco establishment, Buena Vista. Thanks for having us today, Bob. How you doing?
Oh, welcome. I'm doing fine, thank you.
So tell us a little bit about yourself in the business. You guys have been here for over 100 years.
Buena Vista's been here since, over about 117 years at this location, and before that for a number of years up the street. So anyway, it's I wasn't here in the beginning. Most people, when I tell that story, said, "Oh, you've been here the whole time." Said, "Yeah, I'm starting to look like it, feel like it."
The Buena Vista opened, obviously your signature drink is the Irish coffee. Was it opened in order to serve the signature drink? Did it evolve once it was opened, or how did that come about?
The travel writer for the Chronicle had just come through Shannon Airport and had Irish coffee there. So he was here on a foggy night and said, "You ought to have one of these." And so they tried to make it and couldn't get it right. And anyway, a lot of experimenting. Finally went back to Ireland to find out the real secret, and came back and they were able to master the thing. Long story short, it all worked. And in 1952, they started serving these, and it's been, famous ever since.
If you want the best Irish coffee, not only in San Francisco, but in the world, this is the place to warm up. Cheers. Thanks, Bob. Appreciate it. Thanks for having us. When it comes to lifestyle, everybody always wants to know what's on the cutting edge. Well, this is what the cutting edge of future living looks like in a big city like San Francisco. One of the coolest things about this place is it looks like it's maybe a two-story, maybe a roof deck, but you guys are gonna be blown away. There's a lot more behind those walls. Let's go inside and check it out. So the reason we call this the future of city living is that one of the trends we're seeing is as people are going and leaving the city, but they still want a place to live, they want to be able to reconfigure it in a way that makes sense for them and their modern needs. With that said, here we have setups that can be reconfigured for 4 different models. Now, come over here, I want to show you something. The stove is cut directly out of the ceramic and just looks so cool. One of the really cool things about this show is that we give you the real talk. A lot of talk on the news about how San Francisco is changing. Now, like every city, we are always evolving, but there's still no other place on earth that has the restaurants, restaurateur, and quick drives to Napa, to Tahoe, to Monterey, all within a short driving distance. Views like this, the art scene, I would not bet against San Francisco, and there's still no other city that could offer what we have to offer. Take a look at these views in the landscape. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of The American Dream, and make sure to catch us next time. You know we're already working on that, and we're going to continue to show you what makes San Francisco the best city in the world. See you next time.